Well, staying on the China beat, consumer spending pointing to further deceleration. The latest government data from Golden Week, that's an 8-day holiday pegged to China's National Day, points to spending increasing 9% from a year ago. It is a pickup in pace from August, but it indicates a less than 3% growth a year since the start of the pandemic. For more on China's economic picture, let's bring in Dennis Unkovic, partner at Meyer Unkovic and Scott. Appreciate you joining us today. Let's start with what we have seen play out from Golden Week. Important to note for those who are not as familiar, this is one of the more lucrative holidays. The data points to people traveling and spending, just not as much as the government had projected, and certainly not a massive increase if you consider it to 2019 levels.
When you're looking at either 2019 or 2022, a 9% increase is really nothing. This is a period when the Chinese people love to get out, love to visit family. And I think that this is a disappointing at best statistic.
What does that tell you about where consumer sentiment is right now?
I think the Chinese economy is in probably the worst position that I've seen it in memory. A third of the Chinese economy, as you know, is based upon real estate. Their real estate is totally, I don't even have a word for it, but it's so depressed that a third of the Chinese economy is now based upon real estate that's in free fall. I think there were some reports yesterday and today about Country Garden, which is one of the largest private real estate developers in China. They owe about $187 billion. And it's come out in the last several days, they're not able to pay people. What's really important, I think, is in the real estate market, if you want to buy a house, you order it ahead of time and you put money down. Sales have dropped for Country Garden 80% year on year to today. So the fact that they owe $187 billion or $200 billion, if they can't pay, I sort of see Country Garden as like the, I don't know what the expression is, a canary in the coal mine about what's happening in China.